Hey Eric, Next Gen Performance here, and today we're going to be talking about crate motors for your LS swap, why you want them, and reasons to have them. Here we go. All right, let's go over the why, when, and how of using a crate engine in your LS swap. So why do you want an LS crate engine for your swap? First things first, everything's new. You get new coils, you get new injectors, you get new electronics, you get new sensors, you get a brand new engine, 0 miles on it. So you're gonna have less problems when you swap it. You're gonna have less headaches trying to track down things other people have screwed with them if it's a junkyard motor or something. And usually they just fire up and they run and they're mint. So, I mean, the why is, why not? And then usually the best engines, LS engines they ever made, LS3s, LS7s, LS9s, LSAs, things like that. So they're usually the most powerful engines. But let's talk about the how. All right, so you decide you want one of these crate engines. How do you get it and how do you get it in there? So it's pretty easy to get them. You just call GM Performance Parts or any distributor that carries LS crate engines, and you order one up, and then you get a crate shipped to your house all ready to go. And then how you put them in there, the how is the same whether it's a junkyard motor or a built engine or a crate engine. It's going to go in the same way. It's going to use mounts, pans. It's going to need all the things anything else is going to need. But what it's not going to need is it's not going to need gaskets or anything because the thing's brand new. Another good time when a crate motor is appropriate is maybe when if you're bringing your car to a shop to have a swap done or have a resto mod built or pro touring car built or whatever, having a shop do the work for you, sometimes a crate motor can be a cheaper option than buying an engine and cleaning it up yourself, and paying a shop to do all these. I mean, if you wanted to buy a junkyard LS3, clean it up yourself, do all the gaskets, go through it, detail it out yourself, that's fine. But if you're paying a shop $100+ an hour to do gaskets and clean the thing up on a LS3, sometimes it's smarter to just buy a crate engine, because by the time you got all your labor and parts in it, then it's going to probably be close to the same money. So that's another good place where a crate engine is appropriate. All right, so when is it appropriate to use a crate engine? So I'd say, here at the shop we use a lot of crate engines, but we do a lot of frame off restorations or vehicles that are, big money, $100,000+ builds. So a crate motor is a good thing as far as, all right, get rid of that, I don't like that. All right, when is a crate motor appropriate for your project? Now, if you're doing a big money resto mod or pro touring car, a crate engine is a great choice for a swap engine, because you're spending big money on the car. You don't want to put a whole restoration car together and have to take it apart for stupid little problems. And I mean, you're already spending the big bucks anyway, so might as well spend it on a crate motor. We use a lot of these at the shop. Crate motors lately, I mean, we've done everything from junkyard stuff to built engines. We build a lot of engines for specific stuff, but we do use a lot of crate motors. I mean, an LS3, you got 3 options for LS3 crate engines. You got a 430 horse, which is a regular production Corvette LS3. You got a 495 horse, which is a hot cam LS3, and you got a 455 horse LS3. And they all have their places. A regular 430 horse is a great option for just a really clean Restomod driver car that doesn't need a lot of camera, a lot of power. But I mean, a 430 horse car makes over 400 a tire pretty easy. So that's about enough to do whatever you want. 495 horse is great for something that's a little stronger. It's got that muscle car chop to it. And then the 425 is probably more of a real hot rodder engine. It's kind of can be chuggy with a stick. You know, the cam's kind of big, so it'll chug with a stick. It's fine with a stick, but with a automatic and a good converter, it's a good combination for maybe a street strip or something like that. And there's a bunch of other crate engine options too. LS7s are pretty awesome. We've done some of them before. But I mean, where you'd use it is probably based on your budget of your build in the first place. So if you got a good budget and you're willing to spend it, crate motors are a great option. I mean, you're a little more money, but if you like something fresh and new, then that's the thing to choose. All right, so this is a 495 horse crate engine that's going in a 50s pickup truck. So you're not really stuck to plastic intakes and things like that. It's just a great platform to build on. I mean, we painted this thing, you know, Chevy orange. We did some trick valve covers that hide the coils, and we did a carb intake, and it's going to have a drive-by-wire throttle body on there and fuel injection and everything. So, I mean, you can also modify these things up too. They're a great platform to start from. And for the final, biggest, baddest crate motors of all, as far as what GM offers, you got the LSX lineup, which is, they make a B8 and a B15 376, which is an LSX block with like LS3 kind of rotating assembly in it, forged pistons though. And the B15's got better rods and pistons and different heads. And then they also have the 454 LSX, which is an LSX block, which is a block that GM made specifically for their race program and crate engine line. But that's a 454 cubic inch bad boy with LSX heads, high compression, and they make a lot of power. They make easy 600 to the tire. So if you want the baddest in crate engines, check out the LSX stuff. Thanks everybody for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and check out all our videos, and I'll put a link up to our latest video right there.